Hey Erica, I'm just gonna do one long video for this, okay? And if I make a mistake, you can just I'll just keep going. I'll say I'm gonna retry it, and you can edit out the mistake. All right? So, we'd been dating for about 3 years before I asked her to marry me. The first thing I'd say I'd buy if I won the lottery is definitely a house. And then the first thing that she ever cooked for me, it wasn't actually a meal. It was a giant cookie, and it was really good. So I can't really remember what the first movie we ever saw in theaters together was, but the first one I can remember is Captain America: Civil War. Um, that's that's the first one I remember. And then the fifth question, I'd rather not do this one because I don't think Katie would be comfortable with asking about with talking about the first fight we had, and it's pretty personal. So I think we'll skip that one. Pizza is definitely my favorite junk food. And it may seem trivial, but the most embarrassing thing that she ever did in public with me is when I was ordering what kind of buffalo sauce I wanted on my wings when we were sharing some wings. We each got to pick one or two kinds of wings that we were gonna get. I ordered a certain kind, and she looked up to the waitress no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna get this instead. That was pretty embarrassing. The word that best describes Katie in the morning, adorable. And then this next one, I'm not sure it's for me. If she bought something without me knowing, I don't know. And then so if you're asking who pays most of the bills, that would be Katie. But if you're asking who's less likely to buy things impulsively, that would be me. And then so if there's an important decision that has to be made that affects us both, we're not going to make that decision without talking to the person. We don't make those kind of decisions unilaterally. So, yeah, sorry, let me start this one over. So if there's something really important that affects us both, we will not decide that without talking to the other person. We're always going to, talk about those kind of things before making a final decision on it. And then the idea of marriage, Katie brought that up first. Who does more around the house? So in terms of day-to-day tidying up stuff, I do more because I'm home earlier. In terms of who does more when we come together on the weekends to comprehensively clean, she does more. And with the remote, I control the remote. The reason being that Katie tends to be really nervous about the neighbors hearing, the sound. Let me start this over. So I control the remote because Katie tends to be a little nervous about the neighbors hearing us and being annoyed by the noise we're making. So I control the remote because she turns the volume way too low. Katie definitely spends the most time on the computer because she does it for work, and I don't spend any time on the computer, so her. Katie definitely takes longer to get dressed. In terms of who gets their way more than the other person, I don't really think either of us gets our way more often. We on days when one of us had a rough day, the other person will just go along with whatever they want to do to cheer them up. And yeah, if one of us feels really strongly about something we want to do, the other person tends to go along with that and agree. So that's how we manage that. And what am I looking forward to the most on a big day? Definitely seeing Katie's beautiful face across from me at the altar. I can't wait for that. And I'm not sure what Katie's looking forward to the most, so I'll leave that one up to her.